Sharon Sullivan. I'm the current president of the Appalachian Women's Museum, and we'd like to welcome you to our 2020 recognition. This is part 2 of our recognition. In the past, we've been able to do this on the porch with everyone sitting and enjoying some cake. You'll have to make the cake imaginary this year, but we still want to recognize in this particular portion of our recognition some very important board members who have made significant contributions to the AWM. I'm going to be joined by Marty Griebel. Marty is our current vice president and incoming president, and we're going to get this show on the road.
So the first member we would like to honor on our current board is Marjorie Iyer. Marjorie, will you join us? And it's from the Appalachian Women's Museum. It has our logo on there, our canning jar, and we have you as a board member and an activist, which I love that for you because that's a perfect description of who you are. And you've been on the board since 2015, and she will be rotating off the board at the end of 2020. So we thank you, we appreciate you so much for all your hard work.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very nice. It's really pretty. Thank you very much.
Thank you for everything you've done. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Do I say anything?
You can.
I've enjoyed being on the board. It's been a lot of fun. I've seen it come from the part where it was almost condemned to now that it has been refurbished, and we're starting to actually prepare exhibits. So it is a very good move forward, and I'm proud to have been a member.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So the next member of our board is an extremely important woman, our treasurer.
Ooh.
She's been a board member a couple of times from 2016 to 17 and then 2019 to 20. And this is Debbie Sullivan. Here you are, Debbie.
Thank you.
Debbie is the most extraordinary treasurer that I've ever had the pleasure of working with in an organization. Her work is impeccable. She's smart. It's well done, always ready to answer our questions, and she squeezes every penny where it needs to be squeezed, and we appreciate that. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something?
In the time that I have been on the board, have been treasurer for the board, it has been an incredible growth in our financial picture. We've gone from a few contributions every year, a little bit of fundraising, to actually an organization that has is on solid financial footing and doing major projects. So it's been gratifying to see the growth in the museum, but also the growth in the financial solvency of the organization. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I probably should add is that Debbie has been our COVID mastermind and dealt with all of the paperwork that went with it.
Our next honoree is Kathy Monteith-Busick. She has been a board member forever, and she's currently the past president. She's been on the board from 2013 to 2020. And we can always count on Kathy to come up with some ideas for us just when we need them.
Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Well, as Marty says, I've been here on the board for a while, and I have to say, back in the day, I really didn't know what the museum was all about, but it was just a scary old house that was near being condemned, as Marjorie mentioned. But with a lot of hard work from a lot of volunteer hours and the support of the community, and everyone that comes on this porch falls in love with this place. It's very charming, and I'm just so proud to see the phoenix come out of the ashes, and I'm really excited to see what the next level is going to be. So good job, ladies. We've gotten here, and I can't wait to see the progress going forward. Thank you.
Kathy, if you'll stay for just a moment. In true COVID fashion, not everything comes together at the same time.
Oh, how neat.
Kathy has been instrumental in much of our major building efforts, and the last part of that effort was a new roof. Unfortunately, when we replaced the roof, we couldn't replace it exactly the way it was. Costs were prohibitive. But this is a reclaimed piece of the old fish scale roof. And we thought, Kathy, you might like to have a remembrance.
Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, this is wonderful.
Now there will be a little bit of engraving to come a little bit later.
This is
but
beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would hug you, but it's COVID. I'll get air hugs. Oh, I'm gonna tear up here. This is beautiful. Thank you. This has been a good project.
Yeah, that's a good memory for you.
Yeah, it is a good memory.
So, on behalf of the board, we thank all of our current and soon-to-be past board members, but we will keep them as volunteers. So,
We
thank
have
you.
one more item.
We have someone else we would like to honor for all of her hard work in the last 2 years. But prior to that, she was a board member, and prior to that, she was the director of the committee. And so Miss Sharon Sullivan has been with this organization for a long time as well, and has contributed hours and hours and hours of hard work and preparation. So here, I'll let you fool with the tape. Just
Well, thank you.
some little items that we thought you
I
might like to remember us by. Because Sharon will now take on the position as the past president. And this will be something good.
You could not be left out.
Thank you.
So cute.
And that's the gardener. She's
Very
They
nice.
know I'm especially proud of the garden effort that's gone on this year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very
I
nice.
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And we have one more item. So as I've been thinking about becoming the president soon, I know that there are big shoes to fill,
Uh-oh.
but today is about you. And I got these for you because I thought it's your time to relax and enjoy yourself without being busy with us all the time, and something comfortable for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, perfect.
Are these slippers?
Yes, they're slippers.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And I hear it's about to snow, so those might be really toasty.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, both.
You're welcome. Thank you. I do want to say something else though, because Sharon has done an extraordinary job these past 2 years as president, and she has moved us forward in so many ways that are critical for the success of this museum. And I personally want to thank you, because I know how hard you've been working, and it shows,
yes,
and it's much appreciated.
absolutely.
It's a labor of love.
Many hands make the work light, right?